Hello, I'm here. I am live tonight talking about all things spa work. So if you're just joining me, great. And if you're not, you can join the replay later on. That's more than fine as well. So tonight's live video is all about the spa package workshop that we offer. So that covers all things like body wraps and body scrubs and facials and foot reading and face reading, and how you treat cellulite and scar tissues. So that is what we are going to be talking about tonight. So if you've got any questions, just type them in and I will try and come back and answer them later on if I happen to miss them and I don't see them when they come up on screen, because I'm trying to multitask here. And a little confession that I am female and I'm meant to be able to multitask really well, but I can't. I can't struggle to look at notes and look at the screen and concentrate on looking at the camera. It just gets all too confusing. So if I do miss your questions, don't worry, I will come back in later on and I will answer them all. So I've had a few people who have sent me some questions, so I'll make sure that I answer them as well. But if you don't know who I am, I'm Debbie Barker and I own Sacred Hands Learning Centre, which is a school that we teach primarily body works. We teach heart work, slow-me, hot and cold stone treatments. We teach aromatherapy classes, and we also teach spa packages as well. And I'm sure there'll be a few other things that I have forgotten to mention along the way. My background. I started doing body work probably late in my life. Probably about 10 years ago I started the whole journey and haven't looked back at all. I have built up a home business and now have stepped into a teaching role, which I thoroughly enjoy, and really looking forward to sharing what skills I have with everybody else. Al, hi Al, I haven't seen you for ages. So Al is a body worker that I crossed paths with, I don't know, many moons ago. So he's down in Canberra, or last I heard you were down in Canberra. You know, it's lovely to see you here. So let's talk about what we are going to discuss tonight. So body wraps and what are they designed for? Well, basically body wraps cover 4 types of treatments. So they really help the body to tone and to firm up, which is like your weight loss, your cellulite treatments, moisturizing, detoxing, and obviously relaxation is the main 4 areas why people will go and have a body wraps done. Now the body wraps I'm talking about are the cocoon technique, where you're actually wrapped up in blankets and sheets and towels, and you're left to heal in that for that hour period. It's not the plastic wraps that you see wrapped around people's stomachs for when they're doing one little section treatment. This is for the whole entire body. So they're the treatments that we are teaching in our upcoming workshop. Sorry, I got itchy nose. Now I must mention, if you do hear some snoring in the background, it's not me, and hopefully it's not you. It is my dog. My dog is actually lying on my bed in my bedroom having a little snooze. So if you hear any snoring, it's not coming from me, it's coming from my dog. Rightio, so let me see. Why don't we just jump straight into questions, because I find it a lot easier to work with questions than I do with standing here just, you know, babbling off stuff all the time. So my questions that people have sent to me. Well, number one thing is, do I need to have any experience prior to coming and doing the spa package workshop? And the truth is, no, you don't. You don't need to be a massage therapist, you don't need to be a beautician, you don't need to be a aromatherapist or any of those modalities. However, I'm sure that, as you can imagine, it does certainly enhance what you currently do. So, no, you don't need to have any experience. We teach you everything that you need to know, as long as you're comfortable touching somebody else and giving somebody lots and lots of TLC, that's all you need. The rest will come to you naturally. I've got a question about I'll give you an example of how much money you can make from doing spa wraps. Now, I'll come back to that question because I think that's a good one to answer, especially at the end. What will you cover? Well, I did answer that beforehand, but I'll answer that again. Hi, Alana, how are you? I saw a picture of you on Facebook the other day, and you looked great. You're off to a dead ball somewhere, so you've grown into a beautiful, beautiful young lady. Now, getting back to what I was saying, what we cover body wraps, we cover body scrubs, we cover cellulite treatment, we cover how you treat scar tissue, people who've got scar tissue, we cover facials and how you can potentially identify conditions in the body. How long does the workshop go for? The workshop goes for 2 days. So it's a run over a weekend, so Saturday and Sunday. And we also have the option of doing a clinic day the following weekend. So the clinic day is just for you. Now we may or we may not run that depending on how the group feels. So if you feel that you would love to get a little bit more confidence of what you're doing, then by all means we will run the clinic day, which is absolutely free of charge. Or if you're happy, you feel confident enough that you can step up and you can start to run it straight away. So that is what we are offering for those students who do come along. So just to regain again, hi Josephine, how are you? How's Brisbane life treating you? Now, I'm sorry, the lighting in this room is probably a bit dark. I just noticed, had a quick look at my face and I'm only sort of lit up on one side of the face. I will fix all these problems. I've never really run a Facebook Live at night time. Normally I have sunlight shining on my face and the face is all lit up, but tonight we're in darkness, but that's all right. These things you live and learn. It doesn't stop you from growing. So we've been talking about, hi Jude, we've just been talking about the spa packages that we are going to start to run. So these include your body wraps, your body scrubs, your facials, how you treat cellulite and scar tissue, and then how you can create your own signature programs around those things. And these things add perfectly into a existing massage business, or if you're a beauty therapist, these things you can all include into what you're already doing. So I've answered a few questions so far. So I will come back to the how much money you can make, because that's something that I think is important we need to address. But after you've attended the 2-day workshop, you'll get a certificate and you also receive a manual. And if you want to use the product range that we use, you're more than welcome to purchase that at wholesale price. So that basically you can come in, do the workshop, and within a month later, you can have all your equipment that you need. And really the only equipment that you need is a massage table, linen, and your products that you use. Now I use a beautiful organic range of facials that has been designed by a fellow Hawaiian body worker, which I just adore. So they're the products that I use, but you are quite welcome to use any products you like. It's just that I teach you the regime that she has designed for her products, so that's what you have. But you can also buy the product range at the workshop, or a wholesale pack at the workshop. And I think her wholesale price is $200. I'd have to check, but that's for the whole kit, and that would probably last you, 6 months or 12 months, depending how many facials you decide to do. You also will receive some recipes for the mask and scrubs that you can make your own, which is just fantastic because you control what goes into them, and you can also, they save you money. If you go to buy a big 4-litre tub of clay to use in a mask session, which will cost you $160 at least. And then you may ever do 1 or 2 treatments in using clay, and you've wasted your money and that, that big tub of stuff. So we can just make small amounts when we need to use it. That's great. So I'll be teaching you predominantly 3 types of body wrap treatments. So one's a detox, one's a nice yummy little chocolate and champagne and strawberry masks that we have on. And there's also a anti-aging body wrap as well that we also run. Now, another question that I had was, we've covered the beauty, we've covered the aromatherapy. Anybody who's running a detox program, body wraps are a wonderful addition to incorporate into your detox programs that you run, and you can offer that as a package to your clients, so they can come in, they can purchase their detox program, plus every month they come in and they have their body wrap session done with you. Great for weight loss programs as well. Cellulite treatments, again, that's done very simply. It only takes about an hour to do. Now, that is not included in the body wraps. That's actually a standalone treatment that we teach. Now, the good thing about that is you sell your cellulite treatments in a package of 10. So you might charge $50 per session, but if you charge them out at 10 per program that they buy, that's a $500 or $600 program that you're automatically selling. And really, the equipment to do the cellulite treatment only costs $40, I think. So, you do the sums. If you sold 1 or 2 cellulite treatments a week, packages a week, you quite easily have gained your money back from doing the workshop. Let me think, what else? Now, body wraps will charge, your day spas will charge anywhere from about $150 up to $250, depending on where you're working and what you want to offer. The standard package that I offer is the scrub, the body wrap, and the facial, all included for that. And I generally charge about $180 for that, and the session will go for 2 hours. So if you're doing 1 or 2 or 3 of them a week, you can understand that if you're charging $180 treatment, how that is going to add up over the time. So that's how you can incorporate body work or treatments into your current business, how you can make a living out of it. And it all comes down to you and what you want to do and how you want to improve your business. I don't know if there's any other questions that I need to answer. We've covered what's going to be in the workshop, which is your body wraps, your salt scrubs, your facials, your detox treatments. We go into a bit of face reading. We do a lot of Hawaiian and Indian head massage, where we go into release points in the head. We also cover how you can treat scar tissue and cellulite, and a little bit of tiny bit of foot reflexology as well. Plus, I've got it's an Asian detox facial and body system that I'm also going to teach you as well, which is really simple. So there's a few things that we've got planned for the whole weekend workshop. Cost of the workshop is, I think last time I looked, it was $475 for the whole entire weekend. And when you think about how much you could potentially charge out clients, you're going to recoup that cost pretty quickly. We've covered costs. It's a weekend workshop, like I said beforehand. We have the option of having a clinic day the following weekend, which is just a day for you guys to bring in your own, your friends and your family, and have, basically they're your guinea pigs as well. You get your confidence up when you're working with them. So, who can do the workshop? Anybody can come and do the workshop. As long as you're comfortable touching people and giving people some TLC. You don't need to be a massage therapist to do this workshop. You don't need to be a beautician. We teach everything you need to know. You just need to, once start offering treatments, either just for your family or, potentially start, a little mini home business or, wherever one takes you. So I think I've covered all of that. Great for detox programs, people who run detox programs. Great for people who are in the weight loss industry. Great for beauticians. Great for aromatherapists. For massage people or people who just want to start in the personal bodywork area of their life. Maybe they have a standard 9-to-5 job that they do, but they've always been interested in doing something along these lines of pampering other people, and this is a great opportunity for you to come in and you can learn some new skills. Hi Patricia, I see that you've been really sick on Facebook. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully you are starting to bend a bit and start getting back on your feet, because it's not good being unwell. So hopefully you're on your journey and hopefully you're coming to the other side of it. Tracy, I haven't seen you for so long. It's been ages. So I wonder if you're still doing the old Toastmasters. I often think about, should I go back? But then life is busy and yeah. So if I've got no more questions, if you've got any more questions, just fire them to me and I'm happy to answer them. If you haven't already, then please join our email list. So to do that, you just go to our website, which is www.sacredhands.com.au, and I'll put the link in below here. And hopefully I have answered your questions, and if you've got any more, just send me an email or send me a private PM and I'm happy to answer them. We do have our workshop coming up shortly, but you'll see those details on the website when you go through and have a look at that. So hopefully it is just a quickie tonight. I can't even tell how long I've been on Facebook Live for. I hope you all had a beautiful Mother's Day. I did. I got breakfast cooked for me, which is beautiful. And you know what? I know we're women here, so you probably will get wrong what I'm about to tell you. It is really hard lying in bed in the morning and you can hear them in the kitchen, cooking away, and you just want to go in there and go, oh my God, you need help. But to stay in bed while they did their thing was really, really challenging. But we did it and we got through it. And you know what? Breakfast was pretty good. I had scrambled eggs on toast, which was nice, and then we went off and we had some lunch downtown at a cafe. So I had a lovely day, so I hope each of you two beautiful souls also had a wonderful Mother's Day and got lots of much needed TLC, because we do need it. It's really nice when you appreciate it, and I love opening the card and you got the little gift, the little message, and it just warms your heart a little bit. Anyway, I am off. I have got some dinner to cook, because I haven't done that yet, because I've been stressing out about doing this Facebook Live, and I will pop back in later on and answer any questions. So if you don't see you, hopefully we'll cross paths someday. So make sure you do join our email list if you haven't already, because that's the best way that I keep in contact with you. I never used to send out emails, but I've just started few weeks ago to actually be proactive and start sending out emails. So that is my big tick item that I have done, and I will continue to do that. So hopefully we'll see you soon. Okay, radio. Bye. Have a good night, everybody.